trust your crypto assets to centralized exchanges that actively sell your private information and front-run your trades? Would you like to buy and sell your assets without any middlemen, intermediaries, or robots? Do you like paying slippage, fees, and having the price go up as bots steal from you on low-liquidity decentralized exchanges? The solution is nodemarket.io. Set your guaranteed buy or sell price. No middlemen, no slippage, no bots, ever. Buy or sell 1, 10, or even 10 million tokens, and you never have to worry. OTC trades are between you and the seller or buyer, guaranteed by audited smart contracts and no human middlemen. Nodemarket.io.
All right. Let's see. Kind of a quiet day. All right. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good to see you. Hello. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Big Dan. Hello. All right. Easy peasy. Let's see. Oh, we had some more. Hold on. It just reset. Good morning. Hello. Great morning. Hello. Yes. Good to see you. Oh, Paul in the house. What up? Hello. Let's see. You unbundled. Let me bring the noise down. A little bit less. Nice and quiet. I'll go down to a 10. 10 is fair. All right. I unbundled my 8 node to 422. Should I bundle them back to an 8 node? Yeah, I would. I wouldn't have them split up. I don't know. I'm not sure why you would split them up unless you wanted to try them in different hardware providers when that becomes available. But I don't think there's any reason. If you have the ability to keep them as simple as possible, which is adjoined, that's just less. I would think it would be less mental frustration. Yeah, that's what I would think. Okay. Maybe that's a good video for Brandon to do, is the reconstituting them video, putting them back together. But I think you're gonna go through a lot of Ethereum fees and transactions to do that. So I don't know. That's probably a question I would defer to Brandon, like if it's worth the effort to go backwards. So we'll see. Okay, let me go and see. Yeah, that's because I'm gonna go back to there. If you're a digital private client, you got your twin tokens, you got your hypercycle tokens, you got your Sophia. Remember that Sophia is across the base network, so don't text me. I didn't give a tokens. Yes, you did. They're on base. Beep, beep. Anyway, you got them. Good. Can you build your twin yet? No, not yet. But all the stuff they're doing over there looks really cool. I keep asking them, hey, when can we do it? When can we build our twins? They're still doing plumbing, so who knows? Okay, I do have some information. It looks like, they'll probably announce this any day. I think the 11th is the official date for the gamer token, GMRT. So I think that's the official date is the 11th, and that's to coincide with some launches and a partnership that they're doing. And we don't have an exact date for Libra yet because remember they're waiting for confirmation from an exchange in a big exchange in Indonesia and an exchange I think in Thailand. So I think the Indonesian one is called Toko Crypto, and they're trying to make sure that all those connections and inroads are good. And apparently exchanges just don't operate on anyone else's time schedule but their own. I don't know. So there we are. Lawrence, what up? Lawrence in the house. What's the word? So yeah. Hello. All right. Oh, geez, some more popped up. Let's get these hellos going. Hello. Any idea when we can jump in the hyper pools? I would expect pretty soon because as the YMCA deal rolls out, I mean, as they kind of open up more activity on that, I think that's going to require more compute stuff going on. I mean, I don't know the architecture of all that. That was something they've been working on for quite a while. So we may need to wait until they make some kind of official announcement. I should be recording today with Tufi. He wanted to do kind of a year in review. This is where we're at type of a thing, which I think is cool. So we should be recording today. So when that's recorded, I don't do any editing. So if it's Tufi and I doing it, then it'll be up within an hour of us recording it. That'd be easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Supposed to show snow here tonight. Oh gosh. Twin launched on Bitmart. Yeah. Bitmart. I mean, what is Bitmart? That's like a pay to play exchange. I think that's pretty unimportant. If you have to pay to play with these exchanges, don't play. Like, I just don't understand why that's like, it doesn't make sense to me why that's important. Get utility for the token, man. That's what you do. Get people to need the token to do a thing. If you can't get them to need the token to do a thing, then you don't have a token that has any value. They need to get it where when people are building their twins, it won't matter about being on Bitmart or some half-ass centralized exchange. Who cares? You'll be buying the tokens to utilize them in your twin. So I don't know why having this, especially Bitmart, some dumpster fire like that. I mean, it is a crap exchange. So it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. The team over there is good at tech. They're good at design. They're pretty good at communication. They're awful when it comes to crypto. They don't know a damn thing about crypto. I mean, just really bad. And the problem with that is you can't coach bad. If people are bad at something, it's uncoachable. Anyway. Okay. I just heard something loud. Give me a 30-second commercial break to go check on whatever it was that seems like it was very loud. I shall return because they're like, I heard something loud and then they're running around, but like running around. Give me un momentito. I'll be right back. Well, inexplicably, they knocked over an end table, like a whole table. And when I was putting it back up, I can't even figure out how they got the leverage to do it. They must have run and jumped. They must have run and jumped and then turned and then grabbed. I don't know. I guess if they did it at the same time, Voodoo is about 12 pounds and Loki's about 25 pounds. So I guess if they both ran, I guess if you had 38 to 40 pounds at a high velocity, you could jump and turn and grab and flip over a table. I guess. Otherwise, I have a poltergeist. I kind of hope it's a poltergeist. Hello. From the high desert. Hey, Vegas, do you remember Art Bell? Does anybody here remember Art Bell and how awesome Art Bell was? Oh, that guy was awesome. He always talked about UFOs and stuff. Man, we went to like right outside the gate of Area 51. We drove there. You know, you can buy the maps with like the secret path. We went down Mailbox Road and then we went back, and there's another road that's actually quicker because Mailbox Road is like 14.9 miles or something. There's two, and one of them is like 5 miles closer, but they end up at the same point. And we went there. We drove there in a rental car while we were listening to Art Bell. It was crazy. And then all the security guys ran us off. They didn't kill us, but obviously, yeah, that was crazy. But we could see helicopters and stuff flying along the mountains right on the edge of Area 51. It was all lit up. It was badass. Anyway, yeah. Hello. All right. Can't figure out on Node Market. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's a Brandon thing. Yeah. If you can't figure something out on Node Market, first look and see if he's done a video. Because most things on Node Market, he's done a video. So there you go. Once a node factory split into two, does it mean I have to pay for tilling as a service? Probably. But it may be based on each individual node anyway. Like remember, if I have a master node, just so you guys know, I have 5 master nodes, and I'm in the process of filling them. But I have 5 master nodes. But each one of those is 512. Each one of those 512 is a node. So I think it may be per node. The reason you would want to have them condensed to as few factories and as many bundles as possible is just to ease of your psychology, like not having to kind of meddle with so many things. But I think a node is a node is a node. 512 is 512. 2 is 2. 8 is 8. Like, I think that's how it works. But who knows what their pricing structure and all that kind of stuff will be. Unless you guys get a very specific announcement about this, I don't know why you guys keep asking this. Anything that rolls out, we're going to tell you it's rolled out. We're not going to tell you, oh, a week ago you were supposed to do this. We'll tell you when you can do it. Brandon will go through it with everybody. I think you guys maybe just don't do anything yet. You don't have to do anything right now. Just do nothing. Do nothing. And there's no directions because why? Do nothing. All you have to do right now is nothing. Wait till Brandon gives you the go-ahead for that kind of stuff. Okay. Hello. So Ripple, because, yeah, no doubt. God. Ripple hit. You know what? Well, Ripple can't hit 1,300 a coin because Ripple's not a token. XRP also can't because that would be more money than all the money on Earth in market cap. And I just don't think that's likely. It just doesn't seem likely to me that XRP would be the currency for the whole planet Earth. And not only that every government and every investment that's ever been made was all converted to XRP. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I have to noodle on that. Hello. No, I didn't F-bomb. You know what I've started doing? I get a towel because I don't want the cats to like feel like they did something bad. If cats knock stuff over, their cats, whatever. I just yell into a towel. I go into the laundry room, close the door, and I just scream F-bombs into a towel. When I take the towel, I put it in the washer, and I walk out, and everything's fine. The poop is still there. The stuff that they've destroyed is still destroyed. But I am excellent. Is that smoke in your background? Oh, no. I just have it. It's slightly blurred, but it's not smoky. It was very windy yesterday, and people were nervous, like, oh, crap, here comes the winds again. But no, everything should be fine. Yeah. Let's see. Cats are ninjas. They are. Okay. Hello. We're getting through all these. Hello. Shot him a knife. He was on the radio. Yeah. Our bill is awesome. You went to Node Market, Hypercycle Manager, Merge License Bundle. It shows which are eligible. Waited for low gas fees. Hit proceed. It worked. Oh. Well, dang. Yeah, wait for gas fees to get low. They've been kind of nuts the last couple of days. Cats are indeed mysterious. Don't do anything. Yes. Everybody just relax. Ain't got to do nothing. Do nothing. 28 nodes is a lot. I mean, look, all of these nodes. Well, I was actually on with Tufi last night. We were talking, well, not last night. It would be his night, his time, day, my time. But we were talking about they're in some rounds of equity stuff. Also kind of unrelated, for any accredited investors, there is a small opportunity for equity. I don't mean small, I mean a short timed, over the next probably 15, 20 days, they're trying to do an equity raise to help them branch with a partner. I don't know the whole scope of it, but they are going to sell a little bit of equity for Libra. That's one that I've actually considered getting equity in. and because a lot of these you can't get equity. We got equity in True AGI, which is awesome. Anyway, that's something I'm thinking about. I'll talk it through more on Saturday with the digital private clients, but I'll probably talk about it in the chat with the private clients. But there is some equity available, and I might be able to get them to match with tokens or something like that. I bet I could get that. Anyway, I'm going to look at that later. I'll look at it in detail. They sent me all the details. We also, Brandon and I were on with the Libra team yesterday. They brought in a new CFO or CMO. I have to ask Brandon. But anyway, a really cool guy named Owen. So that team is doing all the right stuff. I think they just flipped that table over again, but at least I know what it is. Oh, they definitely flipped it over. Because it makes like a little thing and then I think there may be something in there. It's got like a drawer. There may be something in that drawer that they find incredibly enticing. Anyway, yeah. So I'll reduce all that back all the way because originally I was kind of talking about these nodes. As Hypercycle is looking for, I think they're doing a small equity raise. Small in Hypercycle terms is not small, but I think that the main point of it is just for ecosystem, just to kind of support the ecosystem. And one of the guys was asking, well, what is, is $10 per node per month, is that valuable? And he's like, well, if you have one node, a node factory that becomes 2, that becomes 4, 8, 16. You see where it can get nutty. 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024 nodes making $10 or so a month. That'd be pretty dramatic. That was different kind of loud. They're on one. You know what? I switched him to a new kind of chicken, and I guess a new kind of chicken's got them riled. Anyway, yeah. So the guy was like speculating, well, could it be more? And Tufi and Dan, they're basically like, yeah, we believe it could be more. And in some cases, for some of you, depending on the AI that's running across your nodes, it may be much more. It could be more. But none of us will know until the compute era has really rolled out and I get also that tilling is a form of compute, obviously, but it's not what we're referring to. Compute as in tasks are running across your machine and you're getting paid for those tasks every few microseconds or whatever. And so until that happens, we won't really know how all this plays out. I think it's likely that the 10 a month per node makes sense. So in my mind, I was like, well, then I just want a shitload of them. Then the token price came down because of all the Singularity Net people deucing out on all their tokens, which is great because the more they sell, the price goes down. So for those of you that have been trying to fill node licenses, that's a good thing. And we wish them, I don't wish them well, I just wish them gone. I wish you gone, SNet. Go. So they'll be gone soon enough. And all of the sour fruit that went along with them. And they can go fail at ASI and leave us alone. But there are a lot of really cool things in the near future for Hypercycle that were purposely held in the back pocket until we purge the bad fruit, if that makes sense. So you guys will be seeing probably a lot more partnership announcements and things like that coming with more frequency. Also, there's going to be more technical discussions. There's a lot of people we're having curiosities about the technical side of Hypercycle and how that all works. There's also the classes coming where they're going to offer these online classes So that's going to be really cool. Yeah. Okay. GMRT news. Yeah. The gamer token news is the 11th. Looks like the date, the TGE date. Now they're going to announce that here in a few days. They're also going to announce a new partnership. Gamer token is. I don't know all the details on it. I mean, I know what the name of the partner is, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let them announce it. I think that's going to be a cool project. Yeah. And remember, the way it works is on day one, if you have, in fact, I'll go show you. If you have gamer tokens, the in game GMRT, this one, okay, you will be able to swap that 1-for-1 with the token on day one. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a buy for third. Oh, okay, I get it. I mean, you could just. Oh, they don't want to spend that much money. I get it. Yeah. So anyway, yes. So you'll be able to swap your in GMRT for GMRT. Now, it looks like the opening price is going to be around 12 cents. That's what they're wanting. That being said, we could do some really loose, off the cuff speculating on day one. I would say in the first 3 days. Now, forget minute one. Minute one in these launches is always stupid. But we'll just say that the TGE up to day number 3. I can't imagine we wouldn't see at some point in there 35 or 40 cents. I don't know. No one knows. But they have a lot more eyeballs, certainly more than Twin has or had. And what they're doing is a good fix. Also, I'll give you some more news since we're talking about GMRT news. They're meeting with the Hypercycle team, the technical guys at Hypercycle, to potentially run GMRT across Hypercycle rails. So as another compute client. As is Libra. And those would be two badass compute clients. Those would be nice ones. So, and especially because, well, I don't know what the nature. I'm going to let the tech guys figure that. I'll update you more after Dan has had a chance to sit down with those guys and really flush out what that partnership would look like. So, but that could be pretty darn cool. So there's your GMRT news. Yeah. But the 11th, the TGE is slated for, as of the last communication. Matter of fact, I can look it up. I'm almost certain he told me the 11th. Let me see. I'm going to find that chat. TGE formally announcing next week, which is this week. 11th of February. Yep. Sweet. That's good. Okay. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I guess, there's just some messages about the DEX launches, things like that. I'm wondering if they mean, yes. And I guess the final piece of GMRT news would be that there will be pools. We're going to build pools, or Brandon and his team are going to build pools that will be available at Node Market. And I think it'll be somewhere between 20-25%. It might be exactly like the Libra pools that are coming. And those are already ready to go. That's just waiting for Libra to figure out the launch date. So my speculation is with Libra, I'm guessing that token launches end of February, beginning of March. I think also they're kind of waiting to see what happens with this kind of first 9 or 10 days with Trump, and kind of like see if the whole world says kumbaya, or if there's some panic in the crypto space, I think is going to be a really good first quarter. And this will dovetail us obviously into speaking about markets here in a second. We'll go and take a look, but I think it's going to be good. I think it'll be good. Okay. Yeah, you can merge them if you split them. So the problem is you can't merge bundles that were purchased from different kind of master nodes, right? Or like I don't like the idea. I've never liked the name master node. It implies that there's a slave node in there somewhere. We don't want to go that. We don't want to go down that path. But anyway, yeah, it has to be from the same original tree. Does that make sense? So if it came from the original tree, yes, you can remerge it. If it didn't, you cannot. You cannot. All right. Will increase in new clients mean increased monthly revenue? Yes. More people. Yeah, it's more people requesting compute services that would run across hypercycle nodes. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff. So you have your node. It's already been married and all that kind of stuff. So you have your node factory, your married node, your node license and your tokens merged together, and you're in the ecosystem. They are going to start releasing these upgrades. Some of the upgrades, well, all of it with the intention of making your node more viable, more discoverable, and more profitable. So things like Aimifier and things like the containerization function and all this kind of stuff, they're going to be doing these kind of timelined out drops. And it's not like an airdrop, it's more like a community kind of an upgrade. So it's like, imagine you have Microsoft Office and they're like, oh, you now have the upgrade to Pro. And then the next day they're like, you now have the upgrade to Enterprise. They're going to be giving everyone these upgrades to get your node up to this kind of, well, like enterprise level where it's got every bell and whistle that they're using internally. You would have all of those bells and whistles and really, really high security on your node. So, or nodes. As many as you have, if you're married, so as many node factories as you have, they're going to give you all of these upgrades for free. In the future, people would have to buy all that stuff, but pays to be early. So anyway, they're doing all these things to increase everybody's monthly revenue, and new clients as part of that. And so are these kind of tech upgrades. Let me phrase this as a question. Bank of America CEO says the financial industry is ready to adopt crypto payments if regulators give them the green light. What network will they choose to run on? Well, it's pretty clear it's going to be Ethereum, isn't it? I mean, and I would say it's going to be Ethereum because there's an Ethereum ETF, and there's a reason that, BlackRock and that group of skullduggerous individuals, did all the work they did to get the Ethereum ETF pushed through. So yeah, I would say it's going to be, it's going to run maybe indirectly on Ethereum or on layer 2s. And if it's on a layer 2, there's a good chance it's something touching the op stack. Because you need, for what they need. This is the other thing too. People are like, oh, it's going to be on XRP. It can't be on XRP, man. They can't. They don't. That token, even their XRP ledger, it doesn't have the dexterity to write complex smart contracts. It just doesn't. I mean, the world computer would be better, on Solana. It can't be on Solana, but unless you kind of imagine that the world computer already does exist, and that's meme coins, and then we're all going to hell. Word on Gensler. Gensler gone. He unceremoniously, quietly put all of his stuff in a box and walked out of the office, I think on Friday. He is no longer. So not goodbye, Gary, because we don't care. Oh God. Did you guys see Mark Cuban telling everyone, oh, this Trump coin is the worst about crypto. It's terrible. But I have a meme coin I'm going to launch. So Mark Cuban, he's not even a good version of Justin Sun. I officially like Justin Sun more than Mark Cuban. And not as a person. Mark Cuban's actually really nice, like cool dude. He's great. Mark Cuban is great. I've had the opportunity to hang out with him a few times. Not like he doesn't know who I am directly. He indirectly knows who I am. But I bought the reverse of his Bored Ape. He bought this Bored Ape because he's an idiot and he spent a bunch of money on it. So I bought the reverse of it. And then I filed something saying that he was infringing on my Bored Ape because he copied it. It was really funny. Anyway, he probably was pissed about that. But it was money he threw away anyway. But yeah, Mark Cuban's kind of dumb when it comes to finance and when it comes to technology. When it comes to money, he's kind of dumb at all these things. Anyway, so his idea is he has his own meme coin. It's a better meme coin. And this meme coin is going to be used to pay down the national debt. Like, Mark, you're missing the point, buddy. No one wants that meme coin. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that you don't understand? What does he not understand about his misunderstanding of anything? Oh my God. And no, you will not. There will be no costs. There's no costs associated with it. They will, there may be some claiming costs, paying an Ethereum fee or whatever, or whatever network. If they transition over to Optimism or Base, there might be some minimal fee. But no, you get all this upgrade and stuff is going to everyone in the ecosystem. You get it. You just get it. They're trying to prevent bad actors from getting it. That's what they're doing. So they're doing it in such a way where they'll be able to decide good guys from bad guys. Yeah. But yes, you will get it for free. 1, 2 free. No, don't do that. I read this morning that Trump's family bought $47 million worth of WBTC, $47 million worth of Ethereum. Probably the Trump Financial or whatever. Mark C. No, that he was only. Yeah, remember when he was saying that? That was only. He was in Kamala's corner. Same thing with the Ripple guys, with Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. They all backed Kamala. They think that Trump doesn't remember that. This guy remembers grudges from high school, man, which was like 900 years ago for him. He went to high school with Methuselah, right? So, like, the dude's got a sharp memory, and if you wrong him, he will a-hole you forever. Those guys got nothing coming. But I bet he listened to Brad Garlinghouse go on and on. Yep. And at the end of the conversation, he said, yeah, but you backed Kamala. Get out. Yeah. Okay, question. With the node factories capped to 1,024 nodes with the doubling, the kind of the splitting thing, it makes sense to split nodes bundle. Well, no. Why does it make sense to split them? That's going to be more management, I think. Splitting them, I don't think it makes sense to split them for easier management. I think it makes less sense to split them. I think management is easier when you have less things to manage, right? That's why managers manage managers who manage sales staff. Like, I'm the regional director. Anyway, let's see what it's called. Yeah, World Financial Liberty or World Liberty Finance, something like that. Something weird like that. But yes, saying 36.1 trillion is too much debt. Ray Dalio. Yeah, now it's debt. Now it's ridiculous. 36 trillion. That's 36.1. This is bullcrap. We gotta stop this now. I guess they're going to be talking about the debt ceiling for the next few days because I guess it And officially, it happened today, the 21st. Debt ceiling, everyone. Debt ceiling. Whatever. All right, let's go take a look at markets. If you have market-related questions, cool, but nothing specific. I'm not going to tell you what to buy or sell or trade. You guys got to do that. I don't even tell digital private clients what to do. I just tell them what I'm doing. Although what I'm doing has worked really well. But, yeah. So there you go. Seems like the best path forward is to stick with the node factory decision you already made until the price of taking them apart and joining them. Yeah, exactly. And that all might be made much easier, like on the base network or something like that. I think that's a very likely outcome, is the transition over to the base network. When I say I think, I am 100% certain that's better than Ethereum. I mean, it runs on Ethereum, reconciles on Ethereum, but the transactions are pretty much nearly free. It's almost free. My buddy used to sell drinks. It's almost free. How much? $14. That's not almost free. He's like, compared to $1 million, like, I guess $14 is almost free compared to $1 million. You are right. I will take one of your beverages, sir. You reached your debt ceiling. My debt ceiling is 0. I don't want to hold any debt. The only debt I have right now, we have car debt because, you lease these cars that we rent out. We lease the cars that we rent out. But that's kind of an indirect thing. And then, I guess I have some house debt. I got some house debt I should get sorted out. But I will get that sorted out. Toot sweet. Okay, let's go look at these markets. See what's going on after the crazy day that we had over the last kind of 4 days. Over the last 4 days have been pretty nutty. Pretty nutty. All right, what is the good market music? I guess this is good market music. Ooh, it's markety. Okay, the Bitcoin 104.8. I've seen it floating around. It got to like 101 something last night. It's been kind of catapulting all over the place. Let's look. Let's look at the 7-day. It had this was the kind of mass casualty event that got everybody liquidated. I mean, whacked. And you guys know that was over $1 billion as of yesterday. I'm sure it's more. But anyway, if you look at the trend is still pretty consistent. So, then you start going, okay, well, where could it? Where, pray tell? Well, I mean, it just could. I don't know what the near-term price action of Bitcoin is, but I don't think there's anything standing in the way of it other than maybe some tax season weirdness that may blow back to the people in the ETF space, to retail traders, and then they might scrape some profits back. All this crap that you hear the gurus talking about right now. Oh, it's all the liquidity because the Fed is not going to extend liquidity. The Fed is not a money dealer. The Fed doesn't deal in money. They deal in promises and propaganda and beeswax. They don't deal in currency. They're not currency dealers. Period. I don't know where the gap is. I don't know why. That would be like if CNBC was mine, every day the show would be like, hey, welcome to CNBC. The Fed's not a money dealer. Dummies. They don't deal in money, idiots. Quit listening to what they say because they're looking backwards by 6 months. They're a bunch of old fools. They got rich mostly at your expense, stupid. And then we'd start the show. And now on to Jim Cramer to give you some advice you should definitely bet against. The inverse Cramer. So still kind of knocking on the door of 105. Cool. Remember, the high was 108. 108, not even, it touched 109 for a few minutes, but we're just a few percentage points away. 3 and change percent away. That's That's not much, man. That is not much. So, I just don't see much standing in the way. Oh, Ross Ulbricht did not get pardoned yesterday. Good, because he's a freaking murderer. But anyway, my guess is that it's a stickier situation than he originally thought. So we'll see. We'll see when he starts making other crypto-related proclamations. I don't think there's been anything as of yet. Matter of fact, as I check notes, I don't see anything. Let me look. Let me look. I didn't see anything, any executive orders that had the word crypto in them yet. Let's see. Top token ecosystems. Well, that's not that. Okay, investment firms want to bring Trump coin to institutions with the new ETF. Oh, stupid. There's some restructuring of the Ethereum Foundation, which is good because that was just turning into sell Ethereum, sell Ethereum, sell Ethereum, sell Ethereum, sell Ethereum. You're like, stop. Like, effing stop. MicroStrategy grabs another $1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin because they're a Ponzi scheme and people keep funding them. Why wouldn't they? Let's see. Nope. Oh, God. Fake Trump and Melania tokens got 4.8 million of inflows yesterday. Fake ones. Come on, man. If you're going to be, I guess if you, what am I saying? Are dumb people dumb? Yeah, I guess dumb people are still dumb. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'm keeping my eye on. It's right now, I really have this gut feeling that layer 2s are going to be a good play. I don't know who the winner is. Just about everyone's building on the op stack one way or another. So I think optimism ends up being the winner. But we'll see. Arweave looks sexy below $15. That was always a line, kind of a psychological line in the sand for me. So I would be entertaining something like that. StorageJ, a lot of these things are down from their high. StorageJ actually has a full red sheet. You have to look far and wide. Sophia nuked. Newnet obviously nuked, even though they had that spammy bullcrap a few weeks ago, but we all know that was junk. Hypercycle is getting beat up right now, but again, you don't care because you're just using it to fill nodes. The price of the token really doesn't matter. I don't think too many of you are speculating on the token price. And when you look at it, it's just the reason the price is getting beat up is because it's a couple of idiots. Let's go. It doesn't matter. But it's a couple of idiots just swapping out of it. Most likely people from Singularity DAO. So there you go. There's $50,000 that came out of the token. What's going to be funny is all these SDAO guys that have been selling these tokens, when they're done and the token goes back up and it's $1.50 or $2, can you imagine how bad those guys just? That stomachs are going to hurt. But you know what? They got their ASI tokens, so they should be happy. Good performers under duress, JLP. If you look, the Jupiter rewards are going to start to appear. People are going to start selling. I think that's going to get pretty nasty. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of this thing's getting whacked all over the place. Let's go just to the last day. Remember, it was way up, 96 cents. Matter of fact, over the weekend, $1.20. It touched $1.20, and we're sitting down here now in the doldrums. We're at 86 cents, but it had reached 82. I thought I saw 82, but I guess not. 84. So you say, okay, well, it made that big run. Why? Because it was part of the whole spammy meme coin, the Trump coin crap, right? So you think, oh man, but remember the ASR rewards and the ecosystem all that stuff's coming soon. Like the tokens, I think that first pile of tokens goes tomorrow. I think Brandon even said, I think it's like 10:30 Eastern or something like that. Let me look on his message. I think it's 10:30 Eastern. He had just put a note about it. Jupiter claim goes live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So it'll be 7:30 Pacific. If you swapped into JLP when we had originally told everyone to do, I don't know if we told you guys overtly or covertly. Oh, it was behind the wall. Well, anyway, it's in the past, so we can say it. We had said that we were swapping into JLP from Jupiter. We did it at about 90 cents. We got into JLP at about $4.24. So you're sitting up about 14.5% on that, maybe 15% on that. So that's not bad. And we're waiting for the fall. So I would say if you can get, Brandon's looking at 25% being his line in the sand when he gets back into Jupiter. I don't know where my line in the sand is. I think this thing can get punished down into the mid to low 60s. And then I'm gonna convert half of my JLP, not all of it, half of it, into Jupiter. So I'm still probably looking for another 20 cents. I don't know if I'll get it, but I expect some prolonged, painful selling over the next, let's say in the next 5 days, because that would lead into the weekend. So yeah, that's what I think is coming there. But again, this is just what I'm kind of guessing and speculating from all the token, the many hundreds of millions of tokens they're giving to traders and spammy actors in the space. What are they going to do? They're going to trade and spam their way out of the token that they got for free. It seems kind of common sense to me, especially you see the price creeping down, and I don't know, it's six in one hand, half dozen in the other. Do people see the price coming down and want to hold till the price goes up, or do they see the price coming down and want to sell before it goes down lower? I think it's the latter. Therefore, gap down, gap down, gap down. I think this thing is going to get kicked square in the dick. As it already is right now. All right. Let me go over here and see these questions. See, it's like we're being held hostage with Ethereum gas prices. Yeah. Oh God, it was bad. When I sent out everybody's tokens today, it was not bad. I think it was, gas was like 11. It wasn't terrible. I was actually really surprised. So I got everybody's stuff sent out. The digital private clients, I got all their tokens sent out quick. Yeah. So there we go. Let's see. Can you indefinitely split nodes? When you say split, do you mean are you allowed to break apart your factory bundles? What do you mean by that? Or do you mean will they split on their own? Will they divide as a matter of course due to increase in your kind of your rank, your reputation, your reliability, your compute availability, that kind of thing. They will continue to garner a higher score even after the 10th split or the 10th division or mitosis, whatever you want to call it. And you have every one of your original nodes is now 1,024 nodes. Those kind of end nodes, as small as they can be with one token in each. I think that they continue to accrue a record. So what happens is your while it won't split again or mitosize, whatever, you will still continue to rank up. So you could have a much higher rank than 2 and then your node is more likely to be utilized because it's got a better rank and it's more reliable, if that is the case. All right. Let's see. A brief conversation with a good friend of yours is very educated. Whenever I hear educated, I'm a little worried. He said the crypto will destroy the National Reserve and our banking system. What a big comment. What a big crypto will destroy it. Why? That's like electricity will destroy lights. What? You have electricity, it'll be the best for light. It'll destroy the lights. What are you talking about? What does that mean? So there's a lot of people with a lot of big statements right now. I think a lot of it is just, there's some people that are maybe a little embarrassed that they so poorly missed crypto. Like they just missed a giant windfall. And many of them had opportunities and they just let it go. Okay. Gone was 60. Oh, gas was 60 a couple days. Yeah, gas was bad. Question. What are your thoughts on Paul Atkins? I don't know Atkins. I don't know him enough. I probably have to read more up on him. I don't know enough to have an opinion. Is he on the Atkins diet? I would say any diet he has is the Atkins diet. No, I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about him to like him or not like him, but he's not Gary Gensler. He ain't Gary Gensler. Let's see. Sorry I've missed, but why do you think the market is trending down? Well, it's not trending down. It's actually trending up now from where it was, hours ago. So it's not really trending down. I think we're not far away from getting to, a 4 trillion market cap. That's going to be awesome. Remember when we kept saying it ain't a bull market till we go past 3? Wait till we get past 4. It's not that far away. It's not that far away. So I'm kind of excited about that. All right. If there are no more questions, I guess it's important right now. Pay attention to the news cycles. I think there's going to be I think news will move these markets now. News about what's coming from the Trump camp, news about the timeline of those initiatives, things like that. I think we're in the best. This is going to be the best. This is going to be the best time for crypto. It's going to be the greatest. It's going to be the biggest crypto. Man, we're in a cool spot where every day at any hour, some announcement could be made that just rockets this thing up. So it's like you're on news high alert, aren't you? So yeah, remember dollar cost average only into things that you believe in. Do your 5 T's. Look for projects that can achieve use utility, wide scale adoption, some amount of hoarding effect. Pay attention to what dummies do because dummies throw their monies. And if you get enough people spamming their $18 worth of tips, it can end up being a lot of money. All right. In the Westworld show in Scott, probably not. We have cars. We have a spot there, but I don't think we have cars in any car show. I'd have to ask Eric. Anyway, stay in school. Don't do drugs. Don't do anything my poor insolvent drunk struggling on meth grandmother wouldn't do. Or Brandon, it's horribly cold there. It is not cold here. It should be, oh gosh, in the valley, it's going to be, 72, 73 degrees today. I love it. So anyway, we will see you tomorrow for the regular show. And if anything crazy or exciting happens, we will talk about it in the different chat groups on Telegram. I don't go to no Discord.